Hey guys, welcome back to JQ's World. Today I am here to review and to talk about The Last of Us 2. Now, the number one thing I am going to say, I am going to spoil a lot in this damn review. I'm going to be mentioning a lot of things that's wrong with this game and what's wrong with future games or games that have been sold lately. Sorry about that, I got something in my eye. But now let's start this off with I do not like this game at all. I did not enjoy it. I did not like the direction that they was going. And I don't sympathize with this character called Abby at all. She is not likable. She is not relatable. She is just the most annoying, horrible human being you can see in the video game. She has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. None. Now, everyone already heard that in The Last of Us, Joel dies by Abby. Who's Abby, you say? Basically, Abby is, I believe, a trans woman that Joel killed her father. And now she is sworn to get revenge on Joel and to kill him. Now, this character, like I said, for me, popped out of nowhere. It's just like, okay, let's try to change the story now, because for me, when the trailer dropped off in the very first place, I thought it was going to be a revenge for Ellie's girlfriend that we saw in the trailer that she kissed and was trying to find true love and trying to be with somebody during these hard times, and especially in her apocalyptic world. And then she was going to get help from Joel, which Joel would now be the side character. Not the main character, but the side character. And this is Ellie's story. But it's not that. It's Ellie's story, and it's Abby's story. You play as the villain to try to sympathize with her. No. You don't sympathize with this lady. Not one bit. And for some reason, this woman, or trans, whatever you want to call it, she is brolic as hell. Brolic than any character in that freaking game. And I don't know how is she that brolic. They live in an apocalyptic world. There's no medicine. There's no protein shakes. There's nothing you can do to get that swollen. All the other survivors in there look like they haven't ate for years. And you're going to tell me this person is freaking She-Hulk? Get the hell out of here with that bullcrap. It's just, man, I don't even know where to begin because this game is so bad. Time has passed by with the last game, 7 years or more. And we have Joel, raising Ellie, taking care of Ellie, saying how to self-defense herself, how to not trust everybody, how to be precautionary, everything. Like, teach her how to survive in a very cruel world, especially the world she lives in. But we would think we will know more about the infective, more about what's going on there, like how long has it been, why the virus hasn't died out yet, or it's just a humanity left over. We don't get to know more about that. We just get to know more about Abby and Ellie. To be honest, I want to know more about Ellie and Joel, but Joel gets killed off in the game by Abby in the most stupidest way you can possibly think. I will understand if maybe I'll give Abby this much. If she kind of pulled a Walking Dead, that she had a group of a lot of people and they're maybe chasing Joe and Ellie down, like they're running for their life, and they get cornered up and everything, and then Joel gets killed, I'll find it believable. Because it's hard for two people against a whole freaking army of fireflies, or whatever remains of the fireflies, that they're chasing you down and everything. But to have Joel find random strangers, kids, and bring them to their camp, not knowing who they are, not asking their names, not questioning them, not doing any interrogation whatsoever. The same way he interrogated the other people who he bumped into with. So you're gonna tell me everything that will happen in past one has just been completely ignored for part two? And what was that of teaching Ellie all these survivor techniques? If he's gonna get killed, I will understand if Joel went out, maybe going out as a sacrifice in a heroic way, or or any other type of way that was believable. But here, it's not believable at all. Then you get to play as Abby to try to sympathize why she did what she had to, but she's unlikable. Even in the game, in her own camp, no one likes her at all. And they had the nerve. This is a double standard bullshit that I don't understand about video games. And I know people are going to be writing in the comments, or anybody's going to be, oh, you're a homophobe, you hate trans, you hate strong women. No, I love strong women. And then they had this stupid thing to put on Facebook saying that Ellie's the first female strong protagonist woman, but they forgot about Metroid Samus. They forgot about Clementine on The Walking Dead. They forgot about Bayonetta. They forgot about a lot of other female characters before she came along. So I don't know where is that coming from whatsoever. But the double standard bullshit that I come up with. This is a very mature game. You'll maybe think you'll see a head explosion or any way of destroying a person, or even when the monsters in that game comes and rips you to shreds or do this, they kind of show you this fade to black, and they cut that out. Now in Mortal Kombat, you can't be sexy, you can't be skimpy anymore, you can't be doing any of that. I'm like, because it's degrading the women. I'm like, okay. At that point, maybe I can agree. Maybe it will be more smart to be more realistic. No girl's gonna dress up so sexy for a fight. They have to be wearing armors and stuff like that. Okay, I can understand and I sympathize it. But here's the double standard bullshit right now. There's a sex scene in this game of Abby having sex with a guy. And yet this guy is cheating on her wife that's pregnant. Like I said, this isn't a redeeming character, because she knows that he's going out with somebody else and the wife is pregnant. But she ain't give a shit. So they literally showed that person getting basically fucked in the ass. You get to show some nips and whatever. So where's the double standard in that bullshit? The same way you did in Devil May Cry 5, you blinked on someone's ass, but that scene alone that lasted about, I don't know, maybe a minute or more, that was allowed to be shown, but everything else is not. That's when I call double standard bullshit right there. If you're gonna go on one side and say we don't want to do this because it's degrading women, it's doing this, it's doing that, okay, I will sympathize with that and I will agree with you. But then if you allow this to happen, you're kind of making up the rules as it goes, my dude. And that's the thing which you don't understand. And that's why you're going to lose a lot of fans and a lot of people from buying this game. After all this that happened at the very end, I'm not expecting a happy ending. But I don't know if there's going to be a Last of Us 3, because Ellie, after killing a lot of these Firefly friends that Abby was hanging around with, she finally finds her after killing every single one of them. She lets her live. She lets Abby live. Why? Oh, I don't want to become her. Then why waste the player's time in killing all these other people that was at least a little bit likable? Not a lot, a little bit likable. But not kill the main person that killed your mentor, your father. You do not kill, you spare their life. And not only that, you lose how much? I don't know, how was it, like this, I guess? 2 of your fingers and you're left with 3. Takes away your father, takes away your fingers. You don't kill the bitch. And you let her free. There's no happy ending for you. There's no happy ending for her. She's not gonna learn her lesson out of this at all. And then it just fades to black. Are they gonna make a DLC of, oh, this time Ellie's gonna really kill Abby? Or is this gonna be a DLC for Abby saying, you know something, I messed up on killing Joel, let me go save Ellie's life, she's in danger or anything? Is that what you're planning to do or planning to sell? Like I said, this game is a complete train wreck. It's a double standard, it's very, political. We try to play video games to sort of stay out of politics. We try to, play video games to distract ourselves, to have fun from the things that we have to endure every day in the real world. And as I can see, we're already enduring our own outbreak with the COVID-19. Now, video games developers are just like, you know something, I'm going to make crappy games and I'm going to keep on selling you because that's the problem. You're going to keep on buying it. But enough is enough. People are getting tired of it. Resident Evil 3 wasn't a good game neither. Mortal Kombat is not a good game as well. There's a lot of, political crap going on in there. And they're like, oh, you're transphobic, you're a women hater. No. It's just it doesn't make any sense the way you're making the game. And you're blocking yourself with these people that are feminists or trans and thinking that we're hating them. We're not hating them. I wouldn't mind seeing a strong, trans women, or seeing women finally taking charge. But if you're going to do that, make it believable. Just like they did with Mortal Kombat 11. How you have Kitana beat the shit out of Shao Kahn after how many years she didn't do that, and then out of freaking nowhere, she defeats Shao Kahn. Bullshit. And after defeating Shao Kahn, you have Sindel, Kitana's mother, kick her ass. She wasn't even Kahn for one fucking day. Kicks her ass to defend Shao Kahn. So you made your strong women to become a Kahn for one day, then for her own mom to beat her ass for a terrible guy. Where's your strong women now? You just made the women look more stupid or saying, oh, I'm in love with an asshole. And even if my daughter has good intentions, I'm going to take that away from her. Her own daughter, for fuck's sake. I wonder how you're going to defend that. The same way with Jill in Resident Evil 3. She's an unlikable character. Has no redeeming qualities at all. And they make her into this invincible super cop that can take down the nemesis like that. And have a big projectile gun with her that impossible for her to shoot without her breaking her goddamn legs on impact. And I did a gameplay on Resident Evil 3. And I never went back to it because they already announced that they're not going to make a DLC for that game. They're not going to fix what's wrong with that game. They're not going to do anything for that game. You just wasted $60 on that game. For no fucking reason. Like I said, I'm not going after these, the LGBT. I'm not going after the trans. I'm not going after, women being strong. I'm not going after any of that. I'm just going after when people buy a bad game. When people make a bad game and people buy and they try to justify how bad it is. And I'm not the only one thinking about this. There's millions of people thinking the same way too. I'm just grateful, very grateful that I got my money back. I have connections with people that give me the game 2 days in advance before it comes out. So at least I get to try it out and everything. And after I try it out, beat it, and there's nothing else to do in that game, I give the game back and I tell them, listen, I don't want this game, I want my money back. The guy thought twice. He's like, oh no, I can't give you your money back, or I can't give you store credit or anything. He's like, no, you know something, I'd rather give him his money back and he's going to continue coming to my store and buying. And this isn't a GameStop. And I'm not going to tell you the location of it because I don't want to shut down his store. But, you know something? He decided to give me my money back. And he told me why I didn't like it. I gave him all the explanation. I told him, do not buy more copies of this game, because you're gonna get more returns or more exchange than actually making a profit out of this game. After a lot of people's reviews came out, after YouTube or Sony or Naughty Dog try to, shut their voice down by taking down their videos and taking their freedom of speech away. You're not allowed to give people warnings about a bad game to make sure they don't buy it. Because yes, they try to protect themselves. They try to make sure they get money out of us. They always make sure they try to get the money out of us by selling false advertisement. And it's not the first time. Last of Us 2 is not the first game that tried to do that. Do you remember about Fallout? Do you remember about all these other games that came out in the past as well? That they make a fake trailer, and then when you buy the real game, it's not what you purchase. You can't be lying to your consumers, to the people that buy these things off of you. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, this is what they want from us. This is what they want from us. But they're not going to get it from me. They're not going to get it from other people. If you're going to be treating the consumers like crap, then get ready for your pockets to be getting hurt as well. For your company to go to bankruptcy as well. Because if you don't care about us, we're not going to care about you as well. And it's also hurting you when the PlayStation 5 decides to come out. And that goes for any console. For the Xbox, Nintendo Switch. If you start treating your customers like crap, I can guarantee you they're going to fight back. And you're going to regret messing with them. Because without us, there isn't a you. There isn't a Sony. There isn't a Microsoft. There isn't a Nintendo. Without people like us that work hard 40 hours to make money, to try to buy a good game, to try to entertain ourselves for a little bit, after working 40 hours or maybe more, and you just want to sit down and relax. But the minute you buy a $60 game so they can just give you half a game, a bad storyline or anything like that, it's unacceptable. I'm warning all of you, do not buy this game. You're going to regret it. And then you could have said, you know something, I could have used that $60 for something else. Shit, I could have used it for an alcohol bottle, scratch off. I couldn't buy myself some shoes. I could have done this or that. I guarantee you, if you speak with your wallet, they will try a new tactic. They will make sure that they do it right. And that they will respect you as a customer. Because like I said, without us, they are nothing. Absolutely nothing. So please, do not buy this game. I'm giving you a warning. And hopefully, the other YouTubers that are making these videos as well, they also will agree with me. Because everyone is saying the same thing. That's about it, guys. That's all my review about The Last of Us. I will be making more videos, but not gameplays for a while. Until I get I'm planning to get a desktop to do gameplays. Because apparently my laptop cannot do 60 frames per second on gameplays for that long. And there's always, some errors going on with it. So I'm going to be just doing movie reviews, video game reviews, and anything that goes on, in the video game industry. And I will be talking about the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series, I think that's what they're calling it. I will be talking about that as well, because I do have a few concerns about those products that are being sold as well. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to JQ's World, and I will see you soon. Take it easy, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.